Hello, Chaz Marlar from Pair of Dice Paradise here, continuing a thought that I started last episode. You see, the more that I forced my friends and family to repeatedly watch and rewatch my previous segment, the more I started pondering its list of things about board games, other than the gameplay itself, that there is available to enjoy. There's, of course, the enjoyment of the gameplay, competition, and puzzle solving, and not to mention the social interaction, artwork, components, and even the collectability aspect. Well, as the proud owner of a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree, which I absolutely do put to use each and every single day of my life, thank you very much for asking, Mother, my ponderings naturally turned next to artwork. Now, I'm a big fan of artwork that emphasizes line work and color, a style traditionally seen in comic books. Some of my favorite comic artists include Joe Maggiera, especially his 9 issues of Battle Chasers, a series that ended way too soon. Gary Frank's run on The Incredible Hulk, Kevin Maguire's work on Justice League, and Brian Bolland, whose Joker, in my opinion, is the definitive model for that character. But interpretations of this style are found outside the world of comics too. Popularized by pop artist Roy Lichtenstein in the 1960s, and still present in the work of the late, amazingly talented Quentin Hoover. As for board games, the artist whose style I think most closely can be put into this camp, and coincidentally my favorite board game artist, is Josh Capel, whose artwork has adorned many different titles, including Belfort, Scoville, Kings of Air and Steam, Martian Dice, Wasabi, Nuremberg, Skyline 3000, and Pirates vs. Dinosaurs. Now, while I will admit that pretty much every single comic book that I've purchased since 1986 was primarily just for its artwork, I've never purchased a board game based solely on the same reason. But it's certainly been a determining factor. Case in point would be Garden Dice. I was on the fence about it, but I'm glad that I allowed Josh's artwork to be the factor that persuaded me to get this underrated little tile placement game. So how about you? How influential is a game's artist in your decision to buy? Have you ever purchased a board game based solely on its artwork? In the comments below, let me know not only if you have, but who your favorite board game artists are too.